Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be adding and subtracting rational expressions with like denominators, okay? So you're going to need a pencil, pen, your notes, and a calculator. All right, let's get going. So first thing, let's get down as our objective. We will learn how to add and subtract rational expressions. Once again, you guys, accurately. Keyword. So first thing we're going to do is do a little review on adding and subtracting fractions. So make sure you guys get this down. We absolutely need, you guys, when we're adding and subtracting, we have to have common denominators, all right? So in this case, we're very happy because we have a 6 and a 6. When they are common, the same, the denominator is going to stay the same. It doesn't change. All we add together are our numerators. So we have 9 plus 5, which gives us 14. And then we're going to simplify, okay? 2 can go into both of these. So we get 7 over 3. And we can leave our answer just like this. Very, very, very important. All right, if we want to, don't write this down, you guys. You can also think about it like this. If you're adding things together, they have to be common. You are going to add how many cows there are. Well, hey, I have 3 plus 4, so I have 7 cows. But if I can't add cows and chickens, you guys, they're not the same, so we keep them separate. All right, just something fun to think about. So we have to have those common denominators. Key. All right, so once again, please write this down because we're going to come back to it. Okay, in order to add or subtract rational expressions, you have to have like denominators. If you have a like denominator, all you have to do is add or subtract their numerators. Okay? So make sure your final answer is in simplified form. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 4 examples. So you need to get all 4 down, please. Here's example number 1. We have 7 over 4x plus 10 over 4x. Our denominators are the same. So I'm going to write 4 times x. Now our numerators are what we're going to add together. So I have 7 plus 10, which is 17. I can't simplify 17 over 4. So this is my final answer, you guys. Done. All right. Example number 2. Once again, first thing we look for, you guys, is that these are the same. If they are the same, that is awesome, because we're just going to write x minus 5. Remember, that goes together, so if you want in parentheses, do that. And then I have our numerator. I have 10x minus 15. So I'm going to write 10x minus 15. Now remember, we have to think about simplifying. So if I get something like this that can be simplified, I have to take out a greatest common factor. All right, when I do that, I'm going to take out 5. I'm left with 2x minus 3. On the bottom, I have x minus 5. Can't cancel anything on this one, so this is going to be my final answer. Okay, but always look to see if you can factor after we combine our numerators. All right, already on example 3, we are flying. So, huge. Remember, we have common denominator, so I'm going to write that down. My denominator is x squared minus 3x minus 28. Now my numerator, you guys, when I look at this, I'm going to be subtracting. This is how I think you guys should write this. It's going to help out a lot. We're going to have x squared minus 1, parenthesis, anything that's in this numerator. So I have 12 minus x. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to distribute this negative to here and here. When I do that, you guys, I'm going to get x squared minus 12 plus x over my denominator, which is x squared minus 3x minus 28. Now my top, I probably want to write in standard form. So I have x squared plus x minus 12 all over x squared minus 3x minus 28. Now comes the part that you guys love, love, love so much. We are going to go ahead and we are going to factor, because this needs to be factored using the AC method. So when I factor this one, you guys, I'm going to take A times C has to add up to B. I'm going to get negative 12, two numbers that add up to equal a positive 1. So I'm going to use 4 and negative 3. When I rewrite this, I get x squared plus 4x minus 3x minus 12. Group my first two together, group my second two together. First one I can take out an x, so I have an x. I'm left with x plus 4. Second one I'm going to take out a negative 3, and I'm left with x plus 4. So my two factors are x plus 4 and x minus 3. That's what I'm going to put in my numerator now, you guys. So this is going to equal x plus 4 and x minus 3. Then, guess what? We are lucky enough that we also get to use AC down here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take A times C. Has to add up to B, so I have a negative 28. Two numbers that add up to negative 3. So those two numbers, you guys, are going to be negative 7 and 4. Rewrite my problem. I'd have x squared minus 7x plus 4x minus 28. Group my first two, group my second two. First one I can just take out an x, so I'm left with x minus 7. Second one I can take out a 4, so I'm left with x minus 7. My two factors are going to be x plus 4 and x minus 7. So this is going to go in my denominator. So I'm going to write x plus 4, x minus 7. Now I have to go ahead and cancel whatever I can cancel. In this case, I can cancel my x plus 4s, and then I'm left with x plus 3 over x minus 7. And this right here is going to be my final answer, all right? Okay, there's example 3. Last but not least, here comes example number 4. So first thing we're double, triple checking, make sure our denominators are the same. We are very lucky. This denominator and this denominator are exactly the same. So I'm going to rewrite that. I have 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. That's not changing. My numerators, I have x squared plus x, so I have x squared plus an x. Now I have to go through and I'm going to factor to see if I can cancel anything. In my numerator, I can take out a greatest common factor. This case, you guys, it's just going to be x. So then I'm going to be left with x plus 1. In our denominator, lucky, lucky us, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we get to use the AC method, which will come back 100 million times, I promise. So if I do this, I'm going to take A times C. Has to add up to B. I'm going to get 2. 2 has to add up to 3. So 2 times what equals 3? So 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. I get 2x squared plus 2x plus 1x plus 1. Group my first two, group my second two. First one, I'm going to take out a 2x. I'm left with an x plus 1. Second one, I can just take out a positive 1, and I'm left with x plus 1. So I have 2x plus 1, and I have x plus 1. That's what's going to go in my denominator. So 2x plus 1, x plus 1. Now I'm going to go ahead and see what I can cancel. I don't have an x on the bottom, that has to stay, but I do have an x plus 1. So in my numerator I get x. In my denominator I'm going to get 2x plus 1. This is going to be my final answer. All right, amazing, wonderful people, that is all I have for you. Go and enjoy the day. Bye.